Everybody in the Code 3 community, welcome. In this video, we're going to go over another podcast that you can plug into for free if you want to increase your, especially real estate investing knowledge, but even knowledge relative to other economic factors and investing and so forth. So let me share my screen here. We'll get right into it. All right. Operational briefing. Again, all the videos we start with an operational briefing. For those that have already got our free reports, by sending an email to swat@code3assets.com, you'll know why we're referencing tactics, techniques, and procedures, and why there's pictures of SWAT operators here. If you're not sure what all this is about, just send an email to swat@code3assets.com. The team will send you over a copy of those 3 free reports. Might be kind of an interesting read if you're just curious how those communities operate and how they kind of set up to accomplish some of what they do. So that's kind of why you're seeing this here. So if you're not familiar with that, just send the email to swat@code3assets.com. We'll get that right over to you. Every video we start with, the tactic's the same: acquire real decentralized assets. The technique is how we accomplish the tactic. And then the procedure is something that makes the technique a little bit more efficient or enhances our abilities a little bit. So we're going to talk about podcasts again today. So I'm going to introduce you to another podcast that you can listen to dramatically increase your knowledge at no cost to you. So Ken McElroy. Ken McElroy is just an awesome investor. I mean, as an investor, he's a total stud, as you can see there. But Kenny's been in the business a long time. He's a good buy and hold investor. But what I really like about Kenny is he's an amazing teacher. I've had the privilege of being around Ken, and he's just truly a humble human being. So I like to put people out there that you can rest assured are good people doing good work for good people. And Kenny, he's obviously, you can see here, he's written a number of books. I've read all of them. They're all very, very good. And then his podcast, Real Estate Strategies Podcast, you can listen to that on iTunes or wherever you listen to your podcast. And he's also got some great YouTube videos where he educates using a whiteboard and some illustrations and so forth. So Kenny's got the collective as well. It's a mastermind group that he has with a couple other guys. And he does speak at a number of events. Ken will actually be at the Investor Summit on Sand with the real estate guys in June 2022. He was also there in 2021. So he'll be back again. But Ken has a premium members group. I'm a member of his premium group at kenmcelroy.com. And there you'll get a tremendous amount of resources relative to real estate investing and various other things. So it's really not very expensive. I've been a member of it for a few years, and it's just a great place to get information. So if you're looking for information on real estate, Kenny's just an iconic real estate investor and an awesome human being. If you ever get a chance to go to an event where Kenny's going to be speaking and teaching, you'll see that he's a very passionate and a very, very good teacher. So highly recommend you check out Real Estate Strategies Podcast if you have discretionary time that you can kind of multitask or listen to it while you're driving or anything like that. I think you can cram a lot of information in a short period of time. And also Kenny's got some great books here that we got up on the screen that you can check out and really enhance your knowledge with that as well. So what can you do now? We talk about, you don't want to fall into the law of diminishing intent where you intend to take action tomorrow or the next day, and then life happens and the car don't start or whatever, and you get busy. So what's important now? That's how tactical teams think. They always ask what's important now. They solve to that problem, and then they just keep asking that question over and over again until the giant situation has resolved. You can apply that in your life and say, what's important now? Well, if you don't understand anything I just mentioned about the tactical side of it, just send the email to swat@code3assets.com, and you'll get a copy of those 3 free reports, and it will explain the what's important now thinking a little bit more, along with the various other things. The other thing you could do is just join our community. It's totally free. We're going to keep pushing out content like this, as well as various other things relative to investing and even current events in the news with economics and so forth. And you can just do that. It's totally free. Just send the email send the email to community@code3assets.com so that you can be abundant. I put that there because you'll see Kenny talks about be abundant, be infinite. He has some clothing lines with that you can go grab as well. So live a life of abundance, not a life of scarcity. And you can do that by increasing your financial education, or I should say your real financial education. And this is a great place to do it. So hopefully that helps, and we'll see you guys on the next video.